Yeah.
You got any comments or any questions or anything about ask Richard about anything about Bigfoots or anything like that?
As far as that goes, I know we had discussed about him being close to cemeteries, and I was just wondering what his opinion was on that. If he thought that he hung out around cemeteries a lot as well. There we go.
Do they hang out at cemeteries a lot?
Yeah. Do you think that the cemetery is their favorite place to hang out as well?
Well, I don't know if it's their favorite place to hang out, but what I had said earlier about that was that I think they hold the cemeteries in high regard, and my opinion is that because they see us bury our dead, and my opinion is that they bury their dead as well, which is one of the reasons that no bones or anything like that are found. Plus, to help that matter along, anytime you encounter one, let me express this, and I can't express this enough, is that anytime you encounter one, there's usually at least one more or more with that one. And what I did stress earlier is that it's like a hunter going into the woods. You're not going to find a full deer carcass of a deer that died naturally. It's going to be, by the time you come up on the bones, they're going to be spread out. Everything's going to be gone. Deer, cattle, anything like that. Within a week or two, it's gone. Especially in the summertime.
So you believe it's just like any other animal? Most of the other animals that live in the woods or such don't.
Well, no, I think they're different because I quit looking at them as an animal. I started doing my research on them as I quit looking at them from a zoological point. I quit studying them as an animal and started studying them as a people and a culture, and that's when things started opening up a lot more for me. There are still researchers who will argue with me and going, "Oh, it's just an ape. It's an ape. It's an ape." Well, that may be true, but none of us know. And there are those who are going to be dead set on it's just an ape. And then there are going to be those who are dead set on it's strictly another being like us. Whatever it is, whatever they are highly intelligent and very capable of doing anything they please.
Obviously, they're the ones that I've seen on documentaries and stuff that I've watched. They're quite a bit bigger than your average human being.
Oh yeah, 7 to 9 feet. That's what I was saying. On average, they're 7 to 9 feet tall. Well, here in the South, anyway. They may be larger elsewhere. There was a report of one that, if I'm not mistaken, the report was that it was right around between 11 and 12 feet tall, if I remember correctly, which meant it was huge.
That's definitely, that's two of me. I couldn't imagine.
Humans are the same way, though. We vary in sizes and colors and all that. So do these things. They vary in size and color and stuff like that. And when you say Bigfoot, people automatically assume full-grown, 7 to 9 foot tall, 8 to 1,200 pound being, when what they're not taking into consideration is that there are juveniles also. They have to be born and grow up. So you're going to have younger ones that are, my size, 5'9", 175, stuff like that.
Yeah, so they grow into being that big over.
They grow into being Bigfoot. That's That's right.
Well,
That's very interesting.
I know Stephanie asked me this last night, Dwayne, and I was going to ask Richard. She asked me last night, is the Yeti in the Himalayas and stuff like that anything like the Bigfoots around here?
I think they are, but at the same time, I think because of where they live, they've adapted to their habitat in a different way than we have. Than ours have, I should say. Ours blend into the woodlands. Theirs blend into the snow. Are they the same creature? I don't know, but they sure appear to be. And it's something that a lot of people don't realize. The United States is one of the few countries that has not admitted the existence. The scientific community has not admitted the existence of them. I mean, look, Canada even admits they exist. The government of Canada even admits they exist and has them on a postage stamp.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Sasquatch is something else.
A while ago, natural camouflage.
Right.
The
right.
Yeti on the white color because of all the snow and ice.
Right. Well, here's the thing about down here in the South, and in fact, all across the United States, the reports that we've gotten, they may be black in color, they may be a brown or a brick red in color. There have even been reports of silver silver, I'm assuming, are the older ones. But there have also been reports of blonde in color. So, the sightings vary, the colors vary, the sizes vary.
So the silver is basically like elderly, like humans get when we get older, we get gray hair.
Right, exactly. I mean, and people are like, I actually heard a primatologist say once, no, I believe we've discovered all the primates there are in the world. Well, she was asked about a Bigfoot. She said, no, I believe we've discovered all the primates there are in the world. And within 6 weeks, Lady Jane Goodall had brought forth the Billy ape from the West Congo, the Billy region of the West Congo. It's Bili, and it is an ape that literally stands upright and walks upright forward like a man, but it's roughly 9 feet tall and has a face looks like a chimpanzee. So, yeah, we haven't come close to discovering everything there is in the world about anything. I don't care who says what. Like I said earlier, if anybody says they know it all, ignore them. They don't know. They don't have a clue. And this is something that I point out to some of these younger guys on these job sites on a daily basis. You can learn something new every day. I don't care who you are. I don't care how long you've been. I've been doing industrial construction for almost 30, or a little better than 30 years now. And there's something, I can learn something new every day. I don't care if I learn it from a 19-year-old kid or a guy that's been doing it as long as I have. There's always something new to learn. And this is one of those fields where there will never, until they're proven to exist, there will never be anyone who knows it all. And even after they're proven to exist, there will never be anyone who actually knows it all, because these things are so, I don't know how to put it other than to say to me that they're magnificent beings. I really, my encounters have made me go, man, step back and look at a lot of things in life a whole lot differently. I don't drink. I don't go out and party and all that crap. I do hang out in bars, but that's my other job. But at the same time, when I do get to go to the woods, I don't go to the woods just with one thing in mind. I go to the woods just to relax and look around me, take in everything that's around me. And if I have an encounter, I have an encounter, and if I don't, I don't. That's okay.
Yeah, you need, just like all the paranormal groups, or most of them are my group anyway, I always tell them when they go into an investigation, go with an open mind. You know, that way you can observe everything around you. You know, if you go into a hunt or out in the woods or somewhere like that, and you're focused on one thing, and that's all you're going to notice. You know, so you have to go in with an open mind, and I agree with that. So.
Oh yeah. Oh, if you can't go into it with an open mind, there's no use going into it.
Right.
There's no use going into it because you're not going to learn anything. Nothing's going to happen. And there are a lot of people that they have an encounter, and after that, that's their life's work. They're going to hunt one down and kill it. And those are the people. If you ever talk to those people after they have that first encounter and decide that they were to kill one, they're going to hunt one down and kill it. Those people never have another encounter in their lives. None of them have.
They're
and it's like,
on one.
No, I think it's because these beings sense that. That's all they want to do is harm.
Right.
I think they sense that all they want to do is harm them. And I've been in the woods and had deer walk right up to me. I mean, I literally, on my Facebook page, you get in there on that Facebook page of mine, and there's pictures of a whitetail that she walked right up to me. And I was in Montana, and the whitetail just showed. I looked up one day, there were 4 or 5 buck in the yard, and one 10-point and a couple of 8-points. Nice looking whitetails. And there were probably 15 doe in the yard. And I go outside, and there's this one just comes walking up to me like, hey, what are you doing? But I had no intention of harming them. I wasn't about to harm them. I mean, they were looking. They were more like friggin' pets up there, you know. And that was pretty cool. They just. I mean, I had the same encounter with the chipmunks that lived up there, and a squirrel. There was a chipmunk and a squirrel that used to fight over nuts and bird seeds, and they would run across my legs, chasing each other and stuff. While I'm sitting there on the porch drinking coffee, you know. But it's a matter of these animals and these beings sensing whether or not you want to harm them, and if they feel like you're going to harm them, and you go out with that in mind. It's like they know, and they're not going to have anything to do with you ever again.
And that's also why people see them as like, I guess you could say, killer type animals, like animals that want to harm somebody because people have tried to harm them before, and so they don't trust people.
Yeah.
Well, we got about 30 minutes left of the show, guys. If y'all want to hang on, I know, Richard, I know you said you probably wouldn't be able to hang around all night, but if you can, we'd like you to tell us more and answer some more questions. But if you can't, we can understand. You got to go to work.
Yeah, I'm still awake. I'm going to go to bed here after the show sometime. I'm going to go turn cartoons on and go to sleep. This is what I like to do. So, but yeah, I'll hang around.
Okay, Dwayne, you going to hang on or you going to call back?
I'll hang on.
All right, we're going to take about a 10-minute break, and we'll be back here in just a little bit.
All right.
All right.